Welcome to That's So Us
with Ama.
and Lo.
Join us every Friday as we talk about everything and anything.
From pop culture to mental health to life experiences.
Everyone needs a vent session, and we're ready to connect with you on so many levels.
Be ready to laugh and even cry. Grab some tissues and a drink.
And join us as we turn our 3 a.m. calls into this podcast.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode.
Yes, welcome back. Do you want to start off with like your highs, your lows? I feel like it's been so long since we recorded, but it's only been like a week.
I know, I felt that too. Yeah, so my high, well, you know, I finally finished Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Yeah, after like a year?
After a year. Literally, it's been a whole year. Amanda literally bought me the book, and I never got to reading it, but I started reading it on my flight back from LA, I think, and then I finished it like yesterday. But it was so good. So if you haven't read that, definitely read it.
Yes.
Low is just my foot is still broken, and I haven't been able to do much, so it's been really annoying. But like yesterday, it wasn't hurting as much, and me being dumb, I was like, I'm just gonna like try to like step on it, right? And I didn't put like all my pressure on like the side of the broken part.
Yeah.
But like I low-key was walking in the boot, and I think it just made it like hurt more. So
yeah, I feel like because like it's not healed, like even if it doesn't hurt, you're not supposed to do that unless they told you could. But yeah,
he didn't tell me I couldn't. But yeah, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, love that. Milo is that my arm still hurts. It's not like as terrible, but she told me in the last appointment, she's like, it shouldn't hurt after like 2 days, like, but it still does. So I don't really know what that means, but that's really fun. And then my high is I got 3 tattoos. And I took off
so cute.
the tape thing today. That shit low-key hurts. I always forget how much it hurts to like rip that. Maybe it's because I just like I don't do it slowly and I just like rip it off. But yeah.
I remember when I got mine in Spain, she told me to like while I'm taking it off to like run it under warm water or something so it like comes off easier.
But the one like behind here, like I low-key couldn't even see it proper. Like I was trying to look in the mirror, but like it just like wasn't. And then my arm, I couldn't move it how I needed it to move. So it was just a challenge, but they're awesome.
Hey, at least they're cute.
Yeah, thank God.
I think the typewriter is my favorite.
Thanks. Well, we could do a fun question based off tattoos. If you can get a tattoo right now, what would you get it of in this moment?
I have so many that I want, but what came to my mind was actually 2 came to my mind. But the teddy bear came to my mind first.
Yeah.
And I wanted that like behind my arm. Actually, no, not behind my arm, right? Like
no, I like that. I think for me, so I'm like I really want hand tattoos, but not like big like things like that. Like I want like dainty little hand tattoos, kind of like how Hailey Bieber has it. And I was talking to like my tattoo girl, and I was like, "Do you do that?" Like blah blah blah. So I think then one of the next ones I'm gonna get, I want to get like art like written in like very thin line cursive on my hand. So I think that's what I would say.
That'd be cute.
But I need to calm down because I don't need all these tattoos right now.
I wanted to get more when I was in Europe, but sadly I don't know if I can make that trip happen.
It's okay, we'll go back another time. I don't think I'll be able to go in 3 months. It's literally in 3 months.
Yeah. That's really
and like low-key, I don't know how long they told you your foot will take to heal.
Yeah, I don't think I can be walking that much.
No,
even if it has healed completely, I still don't think.
Yeah, because usually foot injuries, you're not supposed to walk long lengths until like it's like 100% fully healed.
Yeah.
So I think that was life telling us not to go now. We'll just go another time.
True. Very true.
Yeah. Did you pick your song of the?
I did.
Okay, what is it?
Mine is from the new Hunger Games movie. very convenient because that's what we're gonna be talking about today.
Yeah.
But I've been literally, listening to it nonstop. It's "Can't Catch Me Now," and Olivia sings it, and it's just so good. And I think that
Yeah.
it, like, well, I don't know what the word is, but it paints the best picture in your brain of the movie, and I don't know, very good.
Yeah. No, I like it. Um, Mine is kind of like an well, I don't know if it's an old song, but it's like not recent. It's Escapism by Ray. I don't know. I've just been listening to it a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So that would be my song. Also, let's talk about Spotify Rap for a second.
Oh, sure.
When I was looking, when I was like looking at the artist messages and I saw Taylor Swift pop up on mine, like no hate to her, but I'm just like I'm not like a Swiftie. I'm not like a Taylor Swift fan. So I was just like not expecting her to like be there.
Yeah,
So it was like Loki, like I jumped. I was like, oh, what is she doing here?
yeah, I mean,
But yeah.
there's only a couple of songs that I have listened to because 'cause I'm not, like, a huge fan,
Hmm.
but she is also on there for me, so
It's so fun. I swear to God, the only song I don't even like, I'm trying to find, like, you know, when they do like your top songs 2023,
yeah.
she's on here once. And it's for Cruel Summer. So, and I know it's that song because that's the only song that like I actually like and like will listen to.
Mhm.
But yeah. So, yeah.
My top was Madison,
Okay, me
obviously.
too. Taylor Swift was not my top.
No, but we could just do you wanna say our list? Our
Okay.
top what is it, top 5?
Yeah.
Okay, my top is Madison, and then Olivia, and then Rihanna, and then Ariana, and then Billie,
Hmm.
which makes so much sense.
Yeah, I think mine makes a lot of sense too. So my top one was Madison. Then my second one was Maggie Lindemann. My third was Nessa Barrett. My fourth was Renee Rapp. And then fifth was Gracie Abrams.
So good.
Yeah. And it's funny because
Coming
I'm
Here
pretty sure
is
like I've
so
seen all
good.
these people this year.
Yeah. I wish I saw Renee. But literally
So
the
good.
only song I know is Tummy Hurts, and I need to start
Well,
listening
you're
to
gonna see
more
her in Mean
things.
Girls. You better show up for that show.
I
January
know.
12th.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting because it's like a musical.
Yeah.
So it'll be
But
interesting.
she's in it, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And she's Regina George, so I can't picture her being like a bitch, but like should be
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
But we
Okay,
want
do
to
you
get
wanna
into
dive
today's, yeah.
into Okay,
Okay, let's just
so
start off with I didn't know who I was. I don't want to use I don't simping. That's what the young people say. So if I was
mhm.
gonna simp more for Lucy Gray or Snow. Because
That's
hello.
hilarious.
Yeah, anyways, that's what I had to start this conversation off with.
Yeah. No, I actually have never seen him act in anything else.
Me
I've never
either.
seen her act in anything else,
She
but
was
I will
in
say
West Side Story,
yeah, I never
I
saw
think.
that though. She was. Um, but I will say at first she rubbed me the wrong way because
For
I
the Snow
saw,
White.
yeah, those
Mhm.
interviews. And maybe she just wasn't having a good day. Maybe she didn't love the character and the whole like movie, I guess, as much as she does the Hunger Games
Mhm.
franchise, which, whatever. But she definitely proved herself in these
I think it has
interviews
to do
because
with like what's the word? Like press training, is that what it is?
media,
Because
yeah, media
yeah,
training.
because I see like a lot of people when they first like do their first like big interviews, they always like don't say the right things or like know what they should and shouldn't say. So I feel like she's got
Yeah,
training after that because she
yeah.
definitely sounds like when I looked at because last night I actually looked at the Snow White one and then I looked at the recent one and like you can tell like even the way she speaks, she's
Hmm.
more well spoken now than she
Yeah.
was last
Oh,
time.
super articulate.
Yeah. So I think like she must have done that or something.
Yeah. I think she just like toned down like her energy.
Yeah. Cuz like I think like she has like well, I mean, I actually don't know her, so I don't actually know. But like, you know how like we like speak sometimes, we're like, I don't know, like kind of like expressive and like like a little much sometimes. I feel like that's how
Mhm.
she actually is. But
Yeah.
sometimes when you portray that in like a setting, it doesn't come across the right way. Like
Yeah.
even like her facial expressions and her mannerisms in like the Snow White interview
Yeah.
were like very different.
Different. Yeah. That makes sense. But yeah, I thought she was great in the movie, and
Mm-hmm.
the interviews, like I said, she's so articulate. And there was one specific interview that I saw where she said that Katniss is a fighter forced to perform, and Lucy is a performer forced to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And then she went on and explaining the parallels between them, and I was like, girl, I like you.
Yeah.
So she gets it.
And her southern accent that came out like it was so funny
It was funny. At
because it
first, I
sounded
didn't,
so good to me.
yeah. But I was like, it took me a while to get used to it, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because you know what her actual voice is too.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed the movie. Like we were saying to each other, like I wish I read the book because like I was on TikTok and people were like comparing it to the book and like I had nothing to compare it to.
Right.
But they said like for the most part, like it was like very well done. Um,
Yeah.
or like matched the book. And like apparently there's an hour of footage that had to get cut from the movie.
What?
Yeah, because it was too long. So that's why like people were like, "Oh, like like parts of the book are missing," but it was apparently like
Yeah.
in the hour that was cut.
Wow. And it was already like a almost
Oh my
3 hour
god.
movie.
The last like 30 minutes, like I swear to God, every 2 minutes I was moving positions because I was like, I can't. Like, and then I had to
Yeah.
pee so badly, but then I was like, I
Yeah.
can't go pee because like the best parts are gonna come. So I had to sit there and not pee.
Well, the only reason why I even went to watch it, well, I mean, I was gonna watch it, but I
Mm-hmm.
watched it earlier than I expected, was because I went to the mall for Black Friday shopping, and literally I get to like the counter, right? Because I needed a wheelchair for my foot.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, there's only two wheelchairs and they're all being used. And I was like,
How
this
do you
is a
only have two?
pretty big mall. And you
Yeah.
have two? Like what?
Yeah.
So then I just um crutched my way upstairs to the movie theater and I saw it, but yeah, it was really good. And wait, how old were you when the actual like original Hunger Games came out? Or like how old were you when you read the books?
Bro.
Because the books came out in 2008 and the movie came out 2012.
Okay, so in 2008, I was 12. No, 10. 10, not 12. And then the movie came out in 2012, you said?
Yeah.
So I was 14. Oh my God. Ew. It's like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I don't think I read it when the books like
I read it in
came
high
out.
school. So I don't think I read it
I
when
was
I was
gonna
10
say.
because, like, where was I going to go reading that book when I was 10? But I'm pretty sure I read it when I was like 12, 13 because I read it before I saw the movie and I saw the movie in theaters. So
Yeah.
it had to be like 12, 13,
Yeah, I
which
also
is
saw the
crazy.
movie before, or no, the movie after I read the book. But
Mm,
I was in 6th grade. I was 12, and I don't know how my parents agreed, but my older sister was going to the midnight premiere,
mm-hmm.
and I was a little 12-year-old I was so excited because they were going. It was like my sister and her friends, and my parents let me go. And so obviously the movie was like long. It probably
Yeah.
ended at like 2 like 30 in the morning, and then I had school the next day, but I felt like so cool.
No, that was me at the Just Mirror premiere. I went. My ass was there.
Let's talk about the ending though. So
Okay.
spoiler here.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
you can
yeah.
say your
I
two
feel like
cents
if I
on it.
read the book, I would have expected an open-ended ending. But at first, when the lights went out, well, when the lights went back on, I was like, "That's it? Like, what happens?"
Yeah.
Um, but so my first theory, it's changed a little bit now. My first theory was that she got kidnapped from like the mayor because he hated her. But
Yeah.
now my theory has shifted to that she just kept like it was kind of like she was testing him. And
Mhm.
he like obviously failed. Um,
Mhm.
so she just kept walking.
Yeah.
And then she started a whole new district,
Oh, she started a district?
like 13.
Oh, you think she's I saw actually
That's like where I think.
a theory that the president of 13, I think her name is President Coin, is Lucy Gray. But the age doesn't
Does it
match.
match?
No,
I don't
but
know.
that was a theory. My theory is that, well, at the very end, um, she obviously tested him, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, I see a red flag. I'm not gonna let him get away with this. And so she was like running off. She plants a snake, right, in his mother's
Yeah.
scarf, and he gets hallucinating that her footsteps like vanished. But I think she kept running. I think she maybe met up with her like Covey again and
Mm-hmm.
just lived her best life.
Yeah.
But I think that her legacy lived on, obviously, because there
Mm-hmm.
are a lot of parallels between her and Katniss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny because there are some people who think that the older lady who gave Katniss the Mockingjay pin is Lucy,
Mm-hmm.
because like the age would make sense, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know people are saying that Maud, I don't know how to say. I think it's Maud. Is Katniss is like related to Katniss, and
Oh
that's how
yeah,
she knows all the songs. But I don't know. And it's like I need Suzanne to write another book so that I
I
can figure out this
know,
stuff because I hate like not knowing stuff.
I know. And the director was like, "I'm not gonna make another movie because it's all based on the book, so it's totally up to her."
Yeah,
So
so how
I
old
hope
is
she
she?
writes another one. I don't know. I didn't even know that she wrote this one because it came
Me
out in
either. It came out
2020, and I
later.
didn't know.
How old is she? Um,
But Suzanne Collins
yeah.
come through with another book. I
She's
like.
young.
I guess
She's 61. She has so much time to write the book.
the open-ended like endings. It's like bittersweet for me. I guess
Yeah, because like I hate just like not like
not
I
knowing.
like it. I like making up theories and reading theories, but like I also hate like not actually like knowing in the end.
Yeah. No, it's literally all up for interpretation, and it's
Yeah.
kind of annoying. But which is why when I texted you, I was like, the ending's not my favorite
Mm-hmm.
because everything else was very good. It's not that it wasn't good, but like it just left me wondering. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I searched it up on Reddit. So someone wrote, after watching the movie and reading the book, my theory is that Gaul, I don't know if that's how you say it, knew about Corio and Lucy wanting to run away. Gaul sent the snake along with the jabberjays he shoots at, hence her line, "You passed my test." The snake knew Lucy's scent and hid under the orange scarf Corio gave her, as per Gaul's design. The snake bite mixed with paranoia caused a hallucination then that he shot Lucy, but in reality she had already run away and he shot at nothing. I believe she made it out alive and lived a peaceful life somewhere else. I don't think she wanted to hurt him, but I think her line about trust implies she knew it was him who betrayed Sejanus. Her line about people being born good and turning evil implied she thought he wasn't the same, but she saw for herself in the cabin and she ran away before anything happened and threw the scarf in the dirt so she didn't have a reminder. And I think Gaul wanted Corio to become crazy evil to ensure the future of the Hunger Games following his mentor performance. She planned for the snake to know Lucy's scent, but not Corio, so if they were still together despite everything, it would attack only him and cause him to sense betrayal from her that would make him go crazy evil regardless of the situation. How do
whoa,
people think of this shit?
whoa. Well, I kind of agreed with. Kind of said everything except for the Dr. Gall part.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really see that, but that's really good. It's a
Yeah.
great theory.
Yeah.
I think she's crazy because I think she's crazier than Snow
Oh my god.
and
Bro,
made
her two
him.
colored eyes. I kept
Yeah,
staring at it the whole time.
yeah.
Um, Another person said that's all very convoluted and relies on a bordering psychic level of pre-planning from Gaul. This is in response to what the person said.
Hmm.
All of District 12 and she plants a snake under a scarf in the middle of the woods. She's not a god. Gaul's test was seeing if, should push come to shove, would Snow have what it takes to do what needed to be done to preserve control and order. Could he betray Sejanus? Could he choose the capital and his ambition over Lucy Gray? And he did. I think Lucy was just a nice girl from 12. I don't think she ever set out to manipulate or hurt Snow. I think she was a terrified teenager who latched onto a handsome, seemingly kind boy in desperation and trauma bonded. As Snow was a narcissist who loved her as much as he was capable, but never more than his ambitions, never more than himself. And when he found those guns in the cabin and he saw his future, the one he really wanted, not the one he had resigned himself to with Lucy, come back into reach, he chose power, he chose ambition, and he allowed his paranoia and narcissism to take over, and Lucy had to go. She was a liability. I think he snapped. He spent the whole book under enormous pressure. I guess this person read the book too. Barely sleeping, terrified for good chunks, and had PTSD triggered multiple times. I believe Lucy had really just gone out to get Katniss, and he underestimated the time she'd gone, and he flew into panic mode. She heard him come out of the cabin acting like a lunatic, and bolted. Lucy was not a fighter. She wasn't a murderer. She survived the games by running and hiding, so she ran, the scarf coming off in the process. Everything else from that moment was Snow's mental snap. He thinks he hears her in the forest but doesn't see her. He thinks she's taunting him with the mockingjays, but why would she? What does she gain from angering the man with the gun? It's a cocky, insane thing to do. I think the only thing Snow was shooting at in those woods was his own imagination, and I think Lucy likely died out in the woods with nowhere to run, no knowledge of hunting, no way to protect herself against predators. She wouldn't have lasted very long. I hope she didn't die. That would be very sad.
No, because her whole story is like a story of survival. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
his was like his villain era, his villain story, but like hers was, she just wanted to survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very sad. But I did hear another theory that Dr. Gall placed um, the capital like students like in the academy as mentors, but in reality they were also tributes
Okay.
because it was like two different wars that were being fought.
Well, two of them died.
Yeah, and she didn't even care.
Yeah, I know. Like the one that got the glass jar in her neck. I was like, that's
Yeah,
disgusting. But like Loki, that girl, she was a bit annoying. Like, not that she deserved to die, but like when she was teasing like the person with food, like knowing that like they're Loki
yeah,
like starving and shit. Like, what did she
yeah,
expect to happen?
yeah,
And then well, Sejanus, like that's Corio's fault. I was so
yeah.
mad when he was like calling out for him to help him, and he didn't even like look at him. I was like ready to fight.
Literally, but Dr. Gall didn't even like flinch.
Yeah,
I
I know.
think she's the one who like sent the bombs
Oh yeah, in
in
the
the
beginning,
arena.
yeah.
Yeah. And then also when like I think her name's Clemencia, I think. When she put her hand in like the snake
Oh my god, yeah.
and the snake like she totally like planned for that to happen. She wanted that to
Oh
happen to
yeah.
set her up. So,
He knew that like that she didn't write it.
yeah.
Knew that she would say that she did. Oh my god, yeah. The announcer dude, I forget his name.
Lucky,
Um,
I think.
yeah, but he was like low-key funny, even though his
He
shit.
was fine.
Like when he was like calling for his reservation.
Well, he's a tuberculosis on legs.
Oh my god.
When Wovi died, and he was like, "Down goes Wovi," but like she has Down syndrome.
Oh my god. So apparently, because someone wrote about that, they were like, why would they put someone with Down syndrome in the games? But apparently, in the book, they had Down syndrome too. So that's why, like, I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I didn't read the book, but yeah. But it was so sad when she died. She was like, "Is it over? Is it time to go home?"
dude, I cried. Literally, I cried,
Of
and
course
then
she did.
she went under. Like,
She went under, and then the guy that like basically sacrificed, like just stayed there and like made himself die. And when he
yeah,
grabbed the flag and like put it all over everyone's bodies,
that was a powerful moment.
yeah, yeah,
I think I cried like
of
three
course.
times during the whole
Was
thing.
your theater full?
When I was getting tickets, it said that it was full, but I walked in and it wasn't. So,
Okay. Yeah, my theater was pretty full. Um,
oh my god, can you hear my stomach?
no.
Good.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I do hope there is more because now I want like them to do like something about like Haymitch's games and like how he
Yeah,
became like who he is.
yeah.
And I want them to do what happens to Lucy Gray. Then
what
I want
happens
them
to
to
Lucy
also
Gray.
do like showing Corneo like Corneo or Corio. I don't even fucking know
I
his
think it's
name.
choreo.
I don't even know his full name. I can't even say it. Whatever. Him.
Yeah.
I want them to do like a progression of him like from when he got back and like started working on the games to becoming like the president.
True. I
But
want to
did
see
she write all these books?
I want to see Tigress's
Oh my god, yes. And why she changed her
storyline.
face.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like
Because
Hunter was like the perfect person to play her.
oh yeah, 100%.
But at first, I forgot they were cousins, and like sometimes I was like, they're a little close.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
But I think someone said that she like sold herself to like keep
I saw that.
her family like afloat, I guess. And then in turn, Snow like made an example out of her. And that's why she changed her face and stuff. I
Because
don't
it's
know.
very drastic the way she
It was
changed her face.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like it kind of makes sense for her. I don't know why.
Like it makes sense, but it was drastic.
But yeah, I would love like a story on her.
Me too. I want so many. So this lady, she's got some work to do, Suzanne.
I know, and I can help you if you want. Like we have great ideas.
Yeah, exactly. I can't write them because I can't write nicely, but we can pitch you ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe her listening to all of the theories will give her
Yeah.
ideas and then she'll be able to
Especially
write
the
more.
demand. Like I feel like everyone, like their inner child came back out. And
Oh my
like, I mean,
gosh,
all
yeah.
the TikToks I see now, and I send you like half of the ones that I see.
Yeah.
My whole For You page is like literally just Hunger Games stuff. And
Same.
Josh Hutcherson edits.
Same. It's like really random like things and then
Yeah, like I'm really
he pops
watching and
up.
I'm invested in like what's gonna happen, and then I just see this
Yeah.
man's face and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's so funny. But no, it really did bring me back to my childhood. I was like reading the books, it just I know the first reading the books and the first time I saw the movie, I was like
Mm-hmm.
captivated. And I also loved all of the original like actors.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is oh my god, she's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. So I hope in the future somehow they incorporate both casts,
Yeah.
which may not happen obviously because it's like before the
Yeah.
Hunger Games. But that'd be cool.
Yeah. I agree.
Any last words?
No.
I actually
Okay, go.
sorry, I didn't realize that the games at first were basically like starving games.
I mean,
And then they like changed everything.
but did you see how like when they would ask for water, how like they would come in the waters? Like they weren't
Dude.
meant to be drank.
Yeah. But Lucy was really smart.
Yeah.
When she poured the poison.
Yeah, but then it went to the wrong person.
Yeah. But like you gotta do what you gotta
Tuberculosis
do
on
to
legs.
survive.
I can't believe that girl's 12 in real life.
I saw that.
Bro, like that's not what I looked like when I was 12.
I know. Dude, yeah, no.
Even Rachel, like she's 22. Honestly, at first I was like, I
Okay.
didn't know she was supposed to be 12 or older in the thing. But then when they started like liking each other, I was like, okay, I guess she's older. Because I
Yeah.
can't tell sometimes, but maybe if I read the
Yeah.
book, I would have known her age. But yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, this doesn't really have to do with the movie, but like Rachel and her boyfriend are very cute. That's all I have
They
to
are
say.
very cute. They're very cute. It's crazy to me though, because like the on-screen chemistry
Yeah.
between Lucy and Choreo is like so there
Yeah.
that like how in real life do you not get attached to that person in real life? Like
I guess
it's
that's
crazy.
how what makes you a good actor.
I know. Maybe I should become an actress.
You just said you don't know how to do it, and now you want to become an actress.
I know, but I can try.
Okay, let me know how it goes.
Okay.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, they are cute.
yeah,
Passing little notes to each other.
yeah,
Constant.
very cute. But
Also,
yeah,
she has such a good voice. Sorry.
yeah, she does. And they said that she was like singing live on set, which like a lot of
Yeah.
people don't actually do, which is really cool.
Yeah, and then of course, like how I always do, I like go into this spiral and I watch interviews and I
Oh
watch
my God, me
whatever.
too. That's what I do on TikTok all night.
Literally
I just
so
search
many
it
times
up and
after
then I go look at
movies.
everything.
And I saw her YouTube channel
Hmm.
and she was just doing covers, like whatever, and then she got West Side Story and then this, so good for her.
Yeah,
But that is all I have to say.
me too. So yeah, let us know if you watched it. Maybe we can do like a question box and like see if other people watched it and their opinions.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for listening.